Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern, December 26, 2018. I'm sure that many of you are still experiencing the energies which we have permanently instilled or installed, if you will, for the civilization. And we are progressing. You know, you go through different up vibrational frequencies and levels, that some are subtle and some are very clear, very aware. It's interesting. You become you begin to master your awareness. You master your thoughts. When you can master your thoughts, and when I mean master, you literally can pick and choose the thoughts that you want to entertain, and the ones that you don't, you can immediately just let them fade away. And you go to a master, and then you go to a level of grandmaster, which is basically you're on autopilot with the negative frequencies that come in to the mind. And that's connected with the ego. Now, obviously, we have no negative energies towards our egos. It's just that it needs to be controlled and disciplined. So the ego, as you well know, it has an insatiable appetite for more. So it creates an insecurity within that physical body that then starts worry, then connects to fear, then connects to stress, and the anxiety and the lack of confidence, and it's just a spiraling effect of lower frequency energies. That's how it begins, and it continues wave after wave. So the motivation, your deep core motivation, is that do I desire, do I want to have these feelings, these thoughts that randomly, as if they have their own control, their own direction? Do I just let them flow, or how do I get them in the proper perspective? You realize that if you feel, and you can tell the difference when you have a lower frequency, when your physical self has a lower frequency. And it is. You look at and you can do that. Look and test for yourself. You look at the lower frequencies, which are stress, fear, anxiety, worry, lack of confidence, self-esteem. All of these things play a very integral role in your existence in the three-dimensional physical world. And most people, it's just automatic. It's just, there's really no viewing it for most of humanity. They just they're so immersed in this matrix of this construct of a life that they just go along with it. And through the years, it plays havoc on the physical vessel, and it starts to destroy it and break it down. And when you become knowledgeable of these things with yourself, you begin to elevate your frequencies as these, you give them love, you embrace them, and you let them go. It's not like turning your back on them and saying, oh, and being angry with it. You just let it go. It isn't, you don't, it's like you're saying, you don't entertain me. It's not something that I care to be occupied with. My thoughts are those thoughts of progression, of knowing, of understanding. And we all strive to have joyous and happy existence. Now, why would we choose any other way, any other feeling or idea that we have that, let's be in the negative. Let's be in the worry. Let's be in the lack of. All of those things serve us nothing. And some people argue and say, well, they do serve a purpose. They do motivate us to get out of it. Yeah, but it's not long lasting. It's redundant. It's over and over again. And we invite these things constantly. If you look at our civilization, you look at our brothers and sisters, you'll see this. And we have all been marked with it. We've all been tricked and seduced into it. And when you realize that you have this ability and this power to understand it, you create all of these things from what you see. It's what you see. It's what you experience as the body grows. You experience these things, and they set the climate for your life. Worry, stress, fear, anxiety, all of these things. So when you go to the heart mind, you are operating from a level of love, of care, of nurturing, of giving, of sharing yourself and everyone else. You operate from a level of understanding that you are your divinity, your higher self, your God spark energy, whatever you choose to call it, is perfection. All right? We're not talking about the body, we're talking about the spirit, the higher self. So as and it's a really exciting process, because you realize that there's no limitations but those that the mind puts on oneself. There are no limitations. There never were. Now, if you want a civilization to be stymied and to be blocked or locked in to that type of bondage, then you have the civilization of humanity today. As all of you are breaking free of that control and are free, then you expand, then you grow, then you advance the civilization. Then all these technologies, all of this lack of mentality is literally disintegrated. It's neutralized. It's transmuted into neutralized substance. It's gone. And then when it's gone, your thought process goes into the direction up of what can I create today for humanity? What can I do that's going to make it better and higher frequency? That's all you ask yourself. Because you've learned the higher frequency. You know what higher frequency is. You know that it is a loving, embracing, it is a high energy, high power. It is full of positivity, expansion, knowledge, growth, and it is not what we've been used to. So breaking that bondage and coming out ignites humanity's advancement for each other and themselves, bringing in technologies, exploring the solar system, the galaxy, the universe. It just, we are so far behind as a civilization. We control. We have the power to do anything we desire as long as it doesn't harm others or the planet. We have that power. It's never been used to a great extent. So this meditation is you are the power. You are the power. You are the Grand Masters. You create what your desire is. What's your desire for all of humanity? What is it? Is it creating a technology or something that's going to make their lives much better. And this is it's basically it's integrated thinking. You begin to realize what it is, and you look at it with your heart mind. You view it. You understand it. It's not helter-skelter. It's not whipped up. It's not based on greed, right? It's not based on deception, like the old structure of the bondage. You're out of the bondage. You've broken free. Coming to these meditations have deep, deep effects on our vibrational frequencies. And they are saturating us every single day of awareness. It's really exciting. So, if you will, you are the power. Go into a place where you are not going to be disturbed, especially this time of year. And I'm sure you are. And as I talk, you're going to want to breathe. You're going to want to relax. As you relax, you're going to empty yourself out. Empty out all of the heavy things that you know, only you know what those heavy things are. Each of us carry that heavy, heavy bag that we lug around day in and day out that it doesn't do anything but weigh us down. So what is it? You know. You are the power. So release it. Embrace it with respect and release it. Relax. Let it all fall off. Let your body just go into peace. Into peace. And as you do this, you want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003, and then you exhale through the mouth. And you want to do this about 6 or more times as I'm talking. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in divine positive energy. And since you are energy, and everything's energy, made up in different forms, taking on different forms, think about that. And you breathe it in, you're breathing in what you are. You're breathing in what you are. Because all of this energy is what you are. And by focusing your attention on the breathing, which is very good for the body, the physical vessels, as you breathe this in, it fills you full in your physical form of what you are. Deep, deep, deep eternal love, prosperity, abundance, joy, happiness, bliss, peace, tranquility. It's amazing because we are the very substance that we're breathing in. It's all part of all that there is, ever has been and ever will be. That's what this is. So you're breathing in you, parts of you, parts of all of us, parts of the ocean, the golden ocean of all existence. We look upon ourselves as literally glittering, reflecting, glowing, vibrating, all the time. It's humanity has been taught to suppress this, to believe that it is not real, that it does not exist, that you do not have the power. And you breathe this in and it flourishes, expands. You can feel yourself light up vibrantly. And as you exhale, you're exhaling debris. lower energies, lower frequencies. Does that make them bad? No, they're just things that we don't care to have in our fields of existence. We don't really care to have them. We know what they are. We know what they do. We have the knowledge. You are the power. So you let it go. You bid farewell. And you move forward and up. You turn, you go into the heart mind. And the heart mind is right below the neck, right where the two bones come together. And you go in very deeply, effortlessly. You're flowing in and up, deep and up, deep and up, deep and up. And as you do this, all of these wonderful light energies are flowing through you. You find the emerald green, flaming, healing light of Archangel Raphael, the golden pink white light of Prime Source Creator God's eternal love. You feel the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire all swirling, blending, embracing part of what you are, all of what you are. And it's effortless, and you're just floating with it. You have a flow, and you know you're the Grand Master. You're the one. You have the power. And so you just flow with it. Embraces you. You embrace it. And you're completely protected. This only thing that can penetrate or come in is the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's eternal love. And as you're doing this, you go with your higher self. Your higher self's always there, always has been, never leaves. And you just immediately blend with it. At this point, toward the end of this cycle of existence, we are expanding greatly, firmly, strongly. And as we become one, we bring heaven on earth as we become one with our higher self. The earth is the physical form. The heaven, as I have said, is your higher self, the spirit. And as this blends and you become one, the entire planet changes to a paradise. And so you're full of deep eternal love, exuding it. Your vibrational frequency is off the charts. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle and we float up effortlessly above the planet. Our vibrational frequency is increasing. You can feel the enthusiasm within vibrating in your heart chakra, your heart mind. You feel all of your chakras coming into alignment, balancing, and being cleansed and energized. As you rise, as you elevate, we call upon all of the light beings in all existences, in all dimensions, in all planes, everywhere, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the archangels, all of the seraphim, the cherubim, and the archetypes of great eternal love and from great eternal love and deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all the inhabitants of Hollow Earth and Inner Earth of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the ascended masters, Moria, Kuan Yin, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Buddha, Maitreya, all of the ascended masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed, all of our loved ones in all existences who have passed, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light energies in the following forms of fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the elements, earth, wind, fire, soil, earth, soil, air, wind, fire, water. We call upon the Pegasus, the unicorn, the mermaids, the dolphins, all of these energy forms of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all the galactics who are assisting humanity on its ascension, since we are now free of the bondage, on the ascension, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We look up and we see our meditative sphere exuding the highest vibrational frequency of the golden white pink light of prime source creator God's deep eternal love, the emerald green flaming healing light, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire, all enveloping our meditations in perpetual motion. This is a powerful sphere of energy. It is concentrated. You can feel it. We feel it all the time. It's deep eternal love. It's great deep eternal love. We feel the tops of our heads, our crown chakra, literally become warmed, energized, and saturated from head to toe, inside and out. Every existence of energy form in our physical bodies and our etheric are saturated with this energy that floods us from head to toe, strengthening, raising our vibrational frequencies, continually reinforcing our resolve, our direction, our love, our care. Understanding that we are the power. We can wield the energy of creation in benevolence, in deep, great eternal love, in humbleness, in responsibility, assisting all of humanity and all life on this planet and within this planet. We are in peace. We are the power. We experience it for all of humanity. We watch as this wave, this saturating, vibrant energy floods across this planet, literally neutralizing all of the lower frequencies, enhancing and elevating the high frequencies. In other words, lifting up the human civilization, all of them, all. We see it, we view it, we are imbued and saturated, and then we create the saturation for all of our brothers and sisters. We do it for each other. We do it in humbleness, and we do it in honor and respect for each other, for ourselves, in deep gratitude. And we witness the sparkling and glittering effects and the energies transformation of higher frequencies, higher existence, and our ascension. I will join you in the meditation, and I will return to close us out. You feel and with these higher frequencies that we maintain, we don't just visit them. The purpose is to maintain them and build continually upward from there. And it's pretty simple, because we know that we have the power to shift and change and create. And we know what those lower frequencies do. What purpose do they serve? It's to keep us in a lower vibrational frequency. Now your mind will start to say, and the ego will say, well, you need those things. You need them. You need the pain, the sorrow, and the anguish. You need to live a life like that, where you're constantly stressed and worried, and your confidence is lacking, and your belief in yourself is dismal. And that's the majority of civilization. And so those energies serve a purpose in 3D, three-dimensional, obviously. But they don't serve a purpose when you're ascending, when you're leaving and you're out of this trap that's been engineered. You don't entertain those. You entertain bliss and joy and happiness and peace on a continual basis. That's where we're striving for. That's where we're going, is where we're in that energy all the time. We are in benevolence. We have no need or motivation to control, destroy, blow up, kill, maim, manipulate, deceive, lie, all of those things. We have no need for those. We have no interest or desire to entertain those energies. And let that saturate you. Take this with you for the rest of this day and into the evening and night and into the next morning. Feel the impact of that. Feel the deep eternal love of what that expresses to you. And to be in the now and to be in peace. Tonight we'll have a time for change call at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to cover some questions about the Lapis Pro, Lapis Elixir, and some other items that people are asking, because people are now trying them, the dosages, and so we'll discuss that. We'll discuss, obviously, many other things, but that'll be at 9 p.m. And we will return here at 3 p.m. Eastern on 12/27/2018. And remember, you are the power. You have the power.